Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Today I'm going to cover some gaming projects for you guys. Had some recent pumps with a lot of the gaming projects out there with this Bitcoin pump and their following. So I wanted to cover these for you guys and let you know if there's one that's still out there that might be still in a good buying range. I get a lot of questions on this right now, so I wanted to cover this. I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. Please give this video a quick like to get the YouTube algorithm flowing. All right guys, let's jump into it. Alright, so the first one I'm going to cover here is Gala Games. As you guys know, I'm not invested in Gala anymore, but Gala itself is still a good project. The reason I sold my Gala a while back is because of the lawsuit, and I'm still, if I bought in right now, I'd probably break even because I think I sold around 1.8 cents, but I'm not looking to buy back into Gala at this time. Some of the other projects I'm going to cover on this video I did invest in, and they're doing really well. I'm actually up almost like 100% on those currently. If I would have stayed in my Gala, I'd just be even right now with where I sold. But Gala is a good project itself. I'm afraid of investing in it right now because I'm not sure what's going on with the lawsuit yet. I may buy into it at some point, but right now I see bigger gains in some of the other projects. But Gala is up to like almost 0.2 of a penny currently, but if you look at the history here, back in early October it was down. If we go back to the 30-day here, it got down to like almost 0.1 of a penny, just a little bit more, 1.2 of a penny, and then it shot up here recently with this Bitcoin pump, which is a good sign for Gala that if Bitcoin's pumping the bull run, that it might follow. So it got up to like a little over 2 cents here. So this is a good sign for Gala that still has some bullish action behind it. So this gives me some confidence back in Gala that it will do well in the bull run. The next one I want to cover on here for you guys is GFAL, Games for a Living. I actually invested in this one, and I'm up like 88% or something on it. At one point it was up like 94%, but it's fluctuating a little bit. But this one's over 3 cents right now, 46 million market cap on it only, and this one I think is going to be an absolute monster in the next bull run. If we go to the 30-day here, you know, you could see it spiked up as well with this Bitcoin jump here. Really good sign on it, and this one I think is going to do really well in the upcoming bull run. Now they only have a couple games out currently, and they're still in like the beta phase with those, so they haven't launched, but the team behind them is absolutely fantastic, and they do have those GFAL gaming cards out there, just like your Microsoft and Xbox gaming cards. So they must plan on doing some serious launching with this project once it gets fully up and running and off the ground. So we'll have to follow GFAL, but this is one that I'm very confident in the bull run, and I am invested in this one. The next one I wanted to cover on here is MYRIA. This one up like almost 40% on the day. This one I'm up almost 100% on as well. I wanted to buy into it back when it was like 0.1 of a penny, but I didn't have the funds at the time. I think I got in at like 0.15 or something like that, 1.5 of a penny. And then it spiked up just big time here with this Bitcoin pump. So I am also up almost 100% on this one, which is a really good sign that this one's going to move with the market as well. If you're looking to find a gaming coin that hasn't really pumped hard yet, you could look at this Compete token. It's only 12 million market cap, so it's still really low market cap. Might be worth throwing some money into if you're looking for a gaming coin that hasn't pumped yet. If you look at the 30-day here, you know, it was down to 1 penny back in September, and then it jumped up to like a little over 2 pennies, and that's a little over 2 cents, and it's just under that now. So this one hasn't pumped hard with the Bitcoin pump yet, but it did pump recently a little bit, but it's still I think in a good buying zone because this market cap on it is really low still. Sure, it could come down. We could get a correction. All of these will likely come back down before the Bitcoin halving. So if you're looking for an entry point on these, you know, keep a lookout. But I would, if you're looking for a gaming coin that's low market cap, it is higher risk, so I wouldn't put a lot of money into it. You might want to take a look at Compete. That's one that I've been looking at, but I don't have any in my portfolio currently. Now, as far as buying zones for MYRIA, if we look at like the last, let's go to the 180-day here. Now it was up to this 0.4 of a penny back here in May, Then it came back down because they've been mining these MYRIA tokens with their nodes. So basically, you know, I don't know that it'll ever get quite down on this 1/10 of a penny zone again. But if it got back down to like, you know, 1.5 or 2/10 of a penny, it'd be a really good buying zone for sure to pick this one up. And then same with GFAL. This one at 3 cents currently. You know, even if you go like the 90-day here, it was down to 1.5 cents. But I think a good buying zone for this one is anywhere between that 2 and 2.5 cent range for sure in this one. But even at its current price, it's still a low market cap. But I'm expecting some kind of a correction on these. But if we go to Gala here, if we go to the max and we go back to the previous bear cycle here, just want to take a look at that. You know, it started out in this range, just kind of like GFAL and MYRIA are here, and then they took off, and Gala took off, and I think it got up to like, if we look at the market cap, I think it got up to like 50, yeah. So we look at it here, it got up to like 232 million market cap, and then it came back down to like a 50 million market cap. So we could see something similar with GFAL and MYRIA where it pumps pretty hard, and then it slowly comes back down, but there's no guarantee of that. They could just take off and not come back down at all, kind of like some of the other projects have done recently, like Casper, where they haven't had a real correction because people are so bullish on it. They just keep buying anytime the price dips. So take a look at those and keep that in mind for sure. But if you're looking for one to pick up, Compete might be one that you look at for now until you get a better entry on MYRIA or GFAL. Gala, I think, is still a fairly decent buying zone on this one. If we go to the 180-day, it was at like 6 cents at one point in the last year, back in like February and March. Then it came all the way back down with this version 2 news, and so it's starting to slightly come back up here. So it could, you know, it's still in a decent buying zone if you're looking to pick up some Gala. That might be one that you consider picking up as well. But I'm really bullish on these gaming projects. I think gaming is going to be really massive in the upcoming bull run. There's a lot of big gaming companies out there that are getting involved in Web3, and they're starting to build like crypto wallets into a lot of the gaming platforms. So that's a really good sign that they're really going to be starting to push hard for gaming, and probably right around that bull run peak time. So keep that in mind. I think everyone should have some gaming coins in their portfolio. But like I said, guys, this is not financial advice, and I can't guarantee you that these are going to take off, but these are just what I think are going to do well in the upcoming bull run. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below which gaming tokens you're holding. If there's any other that I need to take a look at that are good projects. I'm mainly investing, just so you guys know, I'm mainly investing in ones that haven't had a bull run yet. There's some out there that, you know, people have talked to me about, but they've already had a bull run, and they're down to like 2 million market cap or something ridiculous. They're down like 99.99% from the last bull run. Those ones are likely not going to survive and do well in the upcoming bull run. So I'm not really looking too much into those currently. But if there's any ones out there that I haven't mentioned on this video that are projects that are still virgin coins, they haven't had a bull run yet, and they look like they've got a great team behind them. So let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about those. And don't forget to try out my free Telegram group and the membership Discord if you're interested in that. And that's pretty much what I've got for this video, guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Tell me what you need, tell me what you need, tell me.